What is up, guys? My name is Bailey and welcome back to another one of my videos. In this video, I wanted to give you guys another update on my M2 Pro miner and how much MXC it's mined ever since I have acquired the M2 Pro miner. Now, the last time I did this update was about a month or so ago, so I wanted to come back and show you guys that update video to show you guys how much it's made within that 1 month time frame. Now, before I jump into this video, if you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you smash that like button for me. If you guys want more content like this, hit the subscribe button down below and turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss any content I upload in the future. And if you guys find this video helpful or even want to pick up one of these M2 Pro miners, make sure to use a link in the description down below because that is an affiliate link and that does support the channel. Now, without any further ado, let's just jump straight into the video and kind of go over everything that I've earned with the M2 Pro miner. So I don't remember the exact date on when my last video was for the M2 Pro miner and how much MXC it's mined, but I do know that I have taken a screenshot of my Data Dash app, and that was about on March 24th, and that has all of the earnings ever since I've acquired the M2 Pro miner. Now, I only have one M2 Pro miner, and that screenshot was for that one miner, so that screenshot I'm going to pull up right now just to show you guys how much MXC it's mined, and the total is 56,288 MXC. So I'm going to go into the Data Dash app now and show you guys how much MXC it has mined as of today, which is April 16th. So let's go ahead and jump into my phone to show you guys everything that I've earned with the M2 Pro miner since acquiring it. So here is the Data Dash app. You guys can already see, I say this every single time, but I do have my health score at 100%. My fuel tank is also at 100%. Now that's because I haven't pulled anything out of the M2 Pro miner. Everything it's mined I've left within the miner itself. And I have staked some MXC in order to mine Bitcoin, and that's 6,000 MXC, but just know that I did not pull 6,000 MXC from the mined total. I did buy the 6,000 MXC from a different exchange, and I transferred it to my Data Dash app. So you guys can see those numbers up top with the 6,000 MXC and the 0.00153 Bitcoin mined. So I'm not going to go into the Bitcoin mining because that is pretty much not a lot of money that the M2 Pro miner mines. Primarily what I'll be focusing on is the MXC. You guys can see right here on the very bottom, it does say the miner. I have one miner with the total mining participation results, or the total fuel amount. That's going to be the same because I have not pulled out any of the MXC. So as of today, it's mined a total of 58,549 MXC. Now that's within the last 3 weeks, comparing it to that screenshot. So I'm going to do a quick calculation on how much MXC it's mined. So I'm going to pull up the calculator app. So I'm going to plug in the number as of today. So 58,549, subtract the screenshot that was taken in March, and that's 56,288. And hit enter. So that brings me to a total of 2,261 MXC. Now I'm going to jump into the calendar just to show you guys that today is the actual day. You guys can see right there on my iPhone, it does state that it is April 15th. I did say it was April 16th. I guess I was mistaken. So from April 15th until March 24th, that's going to be about 3 weeks or so. So let's use the 3 weeks as simple math here. So if we go back into the calculator app, take this amount, divide that by 3 weeks, it's generating about 753.67 MXC per week. So that is fairly good in my opinion. If you want to figure out the total amount as far as the dollar value, I'm going to go into the side right here and look up the price of MXC. You guys can see that MXC is right under helium and it is about 10.9 cents. So let's just say at 11 cents. If I sold it at 11 cents, then I would be having a total of $82.90 every single week. So that is pretty much passive income. I'm not doing anything in order to accumulate this. All I do is leave it plugged in. So every single week, I'm pulling in about $80 if I was to sell the MXC today. Now, if you were to break it down even more so, if you take that $82 and divide that by 7, this will give you the amount of MXC. In terms of dollar value, broken down into every single day. So every single day it's making about $11.84, and this amount is still the same amount that was promised when the project first started. the estimation was between $10 to $14, and you guys can see with my results that it is still within that range. I do kind of wish it was at the higher point, but I'm not going to complain because I'm doing nothing in order to accumulate this MXC. So the $3,000 that I invested in order to buy one of these M2 Pros has already paid for itself if I do end up selling the M2 Pro or selling off all the MXC. So that is a great thing to think about. Also, with the potential of MXC, this is a long-term hold. I do believe there's a lot of potential with this project. So I am holding all my MXC until further notice. If the price goes to $1, then essentially I'd have about $59,000 worth of MXC in dollar value. So that is pretty insane in my opinion. Who knows if it'll actually hit $1, but everything I talk about in this video is not financial advice. I purchased my own M2 Pro miner with my own money. This video is not sponsored. I was not sponsored by them. However, like I said, I am an affiliate with them in order to give you guys better deals on the M2 Pro miner. I'm not quite sure if I have a discount code on their website, but if I do, I'll leave that down in the description down below. So you can buy the M2 Pro miner on Amazon, and if you don't like it or they don't send it to you, you could always request for a refund through Amazon customer support. So one last thing before I close out this video, I'm gonna jump back into my phone to show you guys kind of the daily earnings on the DataDash app, just to show you guys that I'm not making all this information up, that none of this is Photoshop. Then I'll close out the video. So let's jump into the miner tab at the very bottom. You guys can see that the amount is still the same. It does say offline because for some reason the DataDash app is very finicky, but my miner is online. If I refresh it, it might even just update right there. You guys can see that immediately it changed from offline to online. I really wish that they did fix this, but what can you do? It is still a fairly new project. Let's jump into the miner here and show you guys the daily earnings. You guys can see that the uptime is at 100%. Let's jump into the revenue at the very top, participation results, and then hit see more. So you guys can see at the very top, April 9th to April 15th. If I click on each one of these tabs, it's gonna break down the amount of MXC mined. So today so far, 98.05, yesterday 99.35, Wednesday 103.01, so on and so forth. I'm not gonna go over all these numbers because that can get a little boring, but you guys can see that the weekly average is at the top left with 739 MXC for the week, which is pretty comparable to the 753 that I've talked about earlier in the video. Breaking it down by month, if you wanna do all the math, 3,398.71 MXC mined for the last 30 days. Going for the year, it's mined a total of 58,549. You guys can see that I started mining this in July, and it hasn't even been a full year yet, and it's already close to 60,000 MXC. So let's see if we can break the 60,000, maybe even past 65,000 MXC by the time that point comes. But I'll keep you guys updated on the amount of MXC that I mined on this one miner. That is pretty much what I have for you guys in this video. If you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you smash that like button for me. If you guys want more content like this, hit the subscribe button down below and turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss any content I open in the future. And if you guys have any questions at all regarding this or anything I mentioned in the video, make sure to drop it down in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace. Everywhere